Welcome to another episode of Choke Your Girl TV. Choke ya. Everybody give it up. Woo! Give it up. We at 10,000, baby. Nothing but up from here. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. With your help, this brand new podcast is soaring on Spotify. All because of you. So I want to thank you guys for that. So we're going to highlight on that, bigging you up, right? All right, move past that now. This particular episode today, you guys are literally getting a 2-for-1 because I just gave you guys an episode yesterday, you know? Yeah, man. 2-for-1, baby, right? Now, I desperately needed to do this particular podcast show for a reason. Because when I take time to actually think about it, I'm like, yeah, man, 2020 was real harsh for a lot of us. You know, it was different. We had a noble virus that nobody knew about, affecting the whole world, shutting borders down throughout the whole entire world, right? And I reflect on seeing them big fat freezer trucks in Manhattan, you know. People that went to the hospital never returned home. And I'm like, wow, I made it. I made it. And if you're listening to this podcast, you made it. I made it. You made it. We made it. We made it. Man, that's something to really pause on. Something to really pause on because it seems like after that event in life, time just been moving mad fast. So fast you could blink your eye. It's morning and now it's night. And it's like, wow, what going out here? What's going on? You go to social media, go to your timeline, up and down the timeline on any of your social medias. You see all this rest in peace, people dropping like flies. People, family members, celebrities, it don't really matter. People leaving here, man, mad fast. It don't matter if you're high in life. It don't matter if you're low in life. We all land in one place. In one place. It don't matter how much education you have or didn't have. When it's time for us to check out, we land in one place, and that's back to the dirt. So this particular episode is given enough high due respect because this respect is overdue to the Most High Jehovah God, Yahweh. He brought us through, man. I made it, you made it. And it didn't have to be like that. But he made sure it happened because it wasn't in his design. It wasn't in his plan for us to go out like that. But some had to go out like that. So we're going to take just a brief moment of silence for those people. And now, we're going to sing a song to the Most High. This is not a church song. This is not gospel, none of that. Right? But this is a group of people. So I'm giving props to this group of people who came together with melodies for Jehovah. They go by the name of United Academy. So let's listen to what these people what they saying now. These kids. That's his name, y'all. Jehovah is your name. Jehovah is your name. Jehovah is your name. Mighty warrior, great in battle, Jehovah is your name. Mighty warrior, great in battle, Jehovah is your name. Again. Jehovah is your name. Jehovah is your name. He has no other names, y'all. The Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the end of all things. Jehovah is your name. Mighty warrior, great in battle, Jehovah is your name. Mighty warrior, great in battle, Jehovah is your name. He brought us through when he didn't have to. Jehovah is your name. We can watch our kids. We got a second chance to make it right. Your name. Natural disasters everywhere. Just as it was written in prophecy to happen. And if you're listening to this, it didn't affect you quite devastating where it took your life because you're alive to hear this podcast. This is the one, Jehovah, and his son, Yeshua, Jesus Christ. They brought us through. Jehovah is your name. Mighty warrior, great in battle, Jehovah is your name. Soon, all these bad things happening on earth will be over. The deceased has a hope of resurrection. Jehovah made a promise of that in his word, the Bible, that there will be a resurrection. So we have hope to see our loved ones that we lost during any type of tragedy. But right now, we have to choose. It's either that wide road or that narrow road. So what road are you on? Are you on the road to Zion? Or are you on that wide road That's a question that you got to ask yourself, because faith is internally. It's not a masses thing. It's internally. You know, we choose who's in our life and who's not. We make choices every day. So who the cat fit, let them wear it. Who the cat fit, let them wear it. That's another song by Bob Marley. I quote Bob Marley, guys, because some of you may or may not know, but Caribbean is my bloodline, even though I'm born American. Caribbean is my bloodline, man. So, you know, I grew up listening to Bob Marley, man. You know, great teacher in music. Great teacher in music, for real. It was overdue. It was overdue to show this type of love to Jehovah. You know, sometimes we get on our podcast or, you know, make a song and publish it, and we talk about the gold, the diamonds, the jewelry, the cars, the houses. That's material. You could be a millionaire, billionaire. You could be super poor, right? But everybody's balanced. Everybody's the same when you return back to that dirt. So never forget where you came from, and never give up on your goals and where you're going. And with everything you do, give praise to the Most High. Always the great almighty architect. My creator and yours, Jehovah God. Now, I'm going to let you guys hear a little bit of his promise. This is a social media influencer speaking to a woman of God. So I'm going to play a little bit of this and let you guys hear this good news, okay?
Going to, first of all, there's going to be this battle called Armageddon, and they're going to destroy. That's when all the wicked are going to be destroyed, and then the biggest wicked person, Satan's going to be abased for 1,000 years, and then during that 1,000-year time, that's when we'll see people will be resurrected. We'll see the earth getting back to a paradise. We can see those pictures on the side there. We can see people building. There's actually a class going on as to how some building work is going to be done. So we can see how Jehovah listens to us. He provides for us. He's training people on how to do things, because we're going to need training.
Now, this particular video is by a YouTuber YouTuber. Let me get her information just in case you guys want to look up this video. Okay. It looks like it's under We for Jesus. So that was a particular YouTuber speaking to a Jehovah's Witness who was explaining to her about the resurrection.
Jesus will lead God's angels and destroy all who oppose God. Then Jesus will imprison Satan for 1,000 years. God's people will survive the destruction.
This is the YouTuber reading a scripture in the Bible.
They will enjoy everlasting life in paradise on earth.
Okay, so we've got those scriptures there in Revelation that back this up.
She just read Revelation 20, verse 1 through 3.
Yeah, getting there.
Well, she's reading right now.
Talking, and then I was like, oh, I'm supposed to be looking at verses here. Okay, I got it. 20 verses 1 through 3. And I saw an angel coming down from heaven, having the key of the abyss and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold of the dragon, the serpent of old, who is the devil and Satan, and bound him for 1,000 years, and threw him into the abyss, and shut it, and sealed it over him, so that he should not deceive the nations any longer until the 1,000 years were completed. After these things, he must be released for a short time.
Okay, so we can see that Jesus is going to, as ruler, to restore the earth back to paradise. He is going to, first of all, there's going to be this battle called Armageddon, and they're going to destroy. That's when all the wicked are going to be destroyed, and then the biggest wicked person, Satan's going to be abyssed for 1,000 years, and then during that 1,000-year time, that's when we'll see people will be resurrected. We'll see the earth getting back to a paradise. We can see those pictures on the side there. We can see people building. There's actually a class going on as to how some building work is going to be done.
So I just gave you guys the information to that particular sampled video. Now, Bob Marley also spoke on this to the Caribbean and Rastafarian community. Bob Marley said, you have to live in a paradise. You have to live in a paradise. You don't die and go to heaven. You have to live in a heaven. So I'm going to let you guys hear Bob Marley say that. Okay, here it is, guys. I just had to pull it up for you guys. Okay, here it is.
The greatest thing is that life. See, it's life. Life for deal with. If the preacher read the Bible and tell you that you have to die to go to heaven, then it's not reading the Bible. Because the Bible tells you you have to live in a heaven. You don't die and go to heaven, you have to live in heaven. The great thing is that life. See, it's life. Life for deal with. If the preacher read the Bible and tell you that you have to die to go to heaven, then it's not reading the Bible. Because the Bible tells you you have to live in a heaven. You don't die and go to heaven, you have to live in heaven.
So, basically, what the Jehovah's Witness teacher was teaching the young lady in the previous video, that the earth will be restored back into a paradise. In patois, that's what Bob Marley was saying, that you don't die and go to a heaven. You have to live in a heaven. You live on earth. You live on earth in a paradise, basically. So when he was saying a heaven, he meant paradise.